Hi guys, it's Princess and welcome to another video. Today I have like a more in-depth video from my last video, which was my how I lost 22 pounds in 2 months. I talked about how like I intermittent fast and I do low carb and I watch my calories, and in this video I want to show like how I really do it. So today is like a what I eat a day video, except for I'm like showing you like my thinking process and how I pick and choose what I want to eat. So today I already know that I want pasta. And we all know that pasta is like high in carb. And I stay under 100 grams of carbs. So now it's time to figure out like, well, what do I want to eat before I go ahead and eat my pasta for dinner that's not high in calories and won't put me over 100 grams. Same thing with sodium. I also watch my sodium because we know that if you have too much sodium, you tend to hold on to more water weight. So watching your sodium is definitely important. So yeah, I watch out for my sodium, I calculate my sodium, my carbs, and watch out for my calories. So I just do like all that. And today I'm eating like later than I usually eat, because like I usually have my fast from 11 to 8, but then I moved it to 12 to 8, and now it's 1 something. So yeah, we're just like fluctuating my intermittent fasting, which isn't bad, because then my body's not like getting used to it. So my body's like, what are you doing? So yeah, so it's kind of good to like kind of like fluctuate your intermittent fast, but not like too often, but like enough. So I don't use any apps to calculate my carbs or anything like that. I use a food journal. So using a food journal, which is this is my journal. I had this journal for years, hence why it's ripped right here. But I haven't really even been using it like that, because look at all these empty pages I have right here. But so I have like my food journal where I put like what I'm having. So if I'm having pasta tonight for dinner, then I'm like, okay, well, pasta. I put like let's show you guys. Is it gonna show the right way? Hopefully. So like I put like the carbs, the sodium, and the calories. And I know it has 42 grams of carbs, so I'll put 42 grams. And I put the sodium and I put the calorie. And then I know I'm using Alfredo sauce, so I know I'm using 2 servings. So then I'll put my Alfredo sauce, and for 2 servings, it's 6 for carbs. And then it'll be 720 for sodium, and calories, it'll be 90. Now, I did have shrimp because I did want to put shrimp in it. But for the shrimp, it's 420 milligrams of sodium. So I'm like, yeah, 720 for the sauce, and then 420 for the shrimp. I'm like, that's too much. That's too high. We're gonna be going over, including like I have to eat for the rest of the day too, because like I like to have my snack, I like to have my breakfast. Okay, so that's what I mean, like where I pick and choose what I want to have and when I want to have it. My cat. So yeah, that's just like the idea of picking and choosing what I want to have and calculating. I write it down, so I'm like, okay, this is what I want. So what can I have throughout the rest of the day in order to sit here and stay underneath what I want to stay underneath? So that's just my thinking process. That's how I do it. So in this video, I'm basically going to show you guys what I can eat and still lose weight, because your girl loves her carbs. And this is for my video for people who love their carbs and still want to lose weight, because we can have our potato, we can have our corn, we can have our pancakes and everything else. Okay, we can have that. We can. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't have that and still lose weight, because hence I'm here, and in my videos I have shown you guys that I do eat potatoes, I eat my waffles, I eat like everything, but moderation is key, guys. Moderation, calculating, if you can have it, all that stuff. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and make my breakfast, and I did put my breakfast. So first, I went ahead and put my pasta, Alfredo, and chicken. Those are the first 3, and I crossed out the shrimp because, like I said, couldn't have shrimp. But then I do want a waffle, and I want eggs. I don't know, my waffle has 18 grams of carbs, and then the sodium is 340. And then my calories 140. So you see, like I crossed out the shrimp. And see, it was 420. So now that I crossed it out, I can use that for my waffle that has 340. So yeah, you pick and choose. You pick and choose. Also, I do take Fiber Well gummies. I do calculate this too because it does have 10 calories. It does have 7 grams of carbs. And for fiber, it has 5 grams. And then for sugar, it's sugar alcohol because it's sugar free. And it's only 1 gram for sugar alcohol. I make sure I calculate everything. So I have to calculate my fiber gummies. Oh, which means I need to write it down.
Aside of my waffle, I am going to be making 2 eggs. And of course, it's protein. So also, I love how eggs make you feel fuller longer. So I make sure I'm making eggs on the side. And for seasoning, you can use salt-free Mrs. Dash seasoning. And then once I'm done with the eggs, then I'm going to go ahead and make my pancakes. And for the pancakes, I'm using the Birch Benders brand. And it's going to be in the Paleo banana flavor. And I found the banana flavor in Kroger. So hopefully you can find it there too.
Okay, so my food is done. I had to make this waffle twice. And it still didn't turn out how I originally wanted it to turn out. But it's whatever. I have like another video where my waffle actually looks a lot better than this. So we're not even gonna worry about it. We just know that we're having a waffle this morning. But what I forgot to write down was actually my syrup, because I am using syrup. I just got done writing everything down, and I'm gonna tell you like everything like at the end of this video on how much everything came up to. But I'm gonna go ahead and just eat my breakfast, and I'll see you guys for like lunch/snack. So it's 4 o'clock, which means it's time for me to have like a little lunch. Which I'm not really gonna have lunch. I'm just gonna call it a snack because it's so much smaller than what I would have for lunch. So I instead just settled for some rich reduced fat crackers and some pistachios, and I'm using the lightly salted pistachios, and then I'm using the reduced fat Ritz. And this is what I'm using. I already wrote everything down to really calculate to see how much I have left of what I could use. And I could honestly, it was so hard to figure out like what I wanted to eat. The problem I'm having is with dinner time, because like I said, I'm supposed to be eating pasta, and pasta is not really the problem. Like the sodium in the pasta and the carbs is not really a problem. It's the sodium in the Alfredo sauce. It's like 720. So then it's like, well, then I gotta watch everything else. And then when I watch everything else, I'm cutting down a lot more on calories. And then so it's like, it's not really giving me an option, because like I can have like a lot of stuff really, but it's the sodium, and I'm like, dang it. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'll be like, bump the sodium, I'm gonna have what I wanna have, like long as I just like don't go like too crazy, like in the in the 2000s. Because I believe for an average person can have about like 2,400 or something like that. And then to like, if you want to stay like, you know, low, it would be like 1,500. And I'm trying to stay low. Like, this is like real, guys. Like, I'm really trying to, like, I'm really struggling, like trying to stay underneath 1,500. And then it's like, dang, because like, I'm gonna keep the numbers to the last end. I'm gonna keep the numbers at the end so I can tell you guys like everything I calculated. But I'm like, guys, when I read you how much calories I had today, you're gonna be like, that's not a lot. And it's not a lot. I can tell you that firsthand. It's not a lot. Like I said in my my other video, I try to stay underneath 1,200, but for what I calculated, we underneath 1,000. Okay. Send help. just send help. So I guess this is just gonna be like a little snack, which is fine. This will hold me over for a little bit until about 5, because at 5 o'clock is when I'm gonna start cooking my dinner.
I'm using these spaghetti noodles, and it's 6 times the fiber and it's reduced calories. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and measure out the serving size, which I believe was like 56 grams. So I had to measure it out because first I put it too heavy, then I put it too light. So that was that. Once I'm done with the noodles, I go ahead and measure me out a serving size of broccoli just to get my veggies in, just because I didn't have any veggies today at all whatsoever. So yeah, make sure I have my protein and just everything else in my diet, and make sure I have my veggies, because veggies are very important. Once my chicken is done, I go ahead and put a half a cup of the Classico Alfredo sauce. And later in this video, I do talk about how I had the light version, which is like technically the healthy version, but it still had like a lot of sodium in it, so it was like not really that much healthy. But once I'm done with the Alfredo sauce, I go ahead and start throwing everything in there, like my broccoli and then my chicken. And that's really it. That's my dinner. And then after that, I just go ahead and make sure I season everything, and yeah, it's ready to eat.
Alright guys, so my food is done. It looks so good. Last time I made this, I actually did put shrimp in it, but at the same time I wasn't even worried about like the sodium. So for carbs, I had like 98 grams of carbs. For sodium, without calculating the seasoning, I put like 1,402.5. But I'm gonna go ahead and round it up to like 1,500 just because of the seasoning and everything like that. And for calories, guys, it's 977.5. So yeah, we did not even reach 1,000 calories for today, just because of me strictly watching my sodium and staying on my carbs and stuff like that. I usually it's not really like this, but like I said, I wanted pasta today, so I was like very more strict with my diet today. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys, like, you know, if you want pasta, sometimes you gotta be like extra strict and you can't have as much food as you usually want. We just need to switch out the Alfredo sauce, point blank period. If we had like a better, more healthier version of Alfredo sauce, I'll be having like a more bomb lunch. But I did have like light Alfredo sauce, which I showed you guys in one of my little grocery haul videos. And tell me why how I even got to even try that, because somebody in my house, you know, my husband, decided to eat my Alfredo sauce. So I didn't even get to try it. Didn't even get to try it.
It was good.
You so disrespectful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hope you kind of see like where I said when I pick and choose what I want to have based on basically the nutrition facts. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.